Hey guys, and welcome to episode 26 of Surg's single-player survival series, Season 1. I'm out here collecting my packager, and that's because in here I'm starting to run into an issue. Since my quarry's been running, you can see the items flowing through there. I'm almost out of space here in this fluorite chest. Now, there was an update since the last time that I played, and the nice thing is now we can convert this to fluorite block, which we could before, but we can also convert it back, which we couldn't do before, so that's why I didn't turn it into blocks. So now what I need to do is set up this packager to go ahead and take care of turning this into blocks. And hopefully before, you know what, I need to shut off my quarry because I'm going to start filling, I'll leave it on, it's fine. Because I'm going to start filling up all my chests, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to need a supplier logistics pipe. And I want to set up another packager for this. Let's see if I have any suppliers. Let's see, I have a basic logistics, and I have a logistics chassis. Well, let's take care of this first. So logistics pipes, and I need a supplier. Where's the supplier? Right here. So I'm going to need basic and 2 lappies. So let's grab 2 lappies and just make sure, yeah, I don't have any supplier pipes. So we can go ahead and make a supplier logistics pipe, and I'm going to need another gate. I wonder, I do have an target gate. Nice. And I should have another wooden transport pipe. I'm going to need a couple of pipe plugs, and I might as well use some smooth stone. And what I'll do is I'll just set this one up right next to this one here. So let's just go ahead and drill right into the wall here. And I should be able, let's see. I'm thinking these right here are going to do the exact same thing. Yeah, let's grab some gold transport pipes. And we're set it up just like that one. So let's see if I have some golden. I have a couple. I'm going to need a little bit more. So we'll throw these back in here. And let's just grab 1 piece of glass and 2 pieces of gold. That'll get us a couple more golden transport pipes. Now, I am going to need these pipe plugs here because I want to make sure that these do not put anything where they don't need it to be. So let's go ahead and pipe plug these right here. And we'll set this up just like that one is. Just like that. And then I'm going to need 1 more pipe plug right here where I'm going to put my packager. And we'll do another wooden transport pipe. Now the nice thing is these wooden transport pipes won't connect together, so I don't have to worry about that. And we'll just tell this one redstone signal off, energy pulsar. And we'll throw our supplier logistics right on top here. And now that should all talk together. I probably want a basic logistics right here. Now, it doesn't hurt anything, but this is kind of random on where it goes. Actually, I could probably just throw a pipe plug. Yeah, that works. So let's go and grab some of the fluorite. Wow, we're really starting to fill up. So let's just grab 1 of each color. And we're going to need some white. And some green, and magenta, orange. There's so many different colors of this stuff. Now, I'm not going to do the lodestone or the calcite just because I don't really need to worry about that too much. We're not going to have anywhere near as much of that. So let's go ahead and tell this to full request. And we're due 9 there. 9 blue. 9 orange. And of course it's the same thing with all of these. Pink. Yellow. White. And you can see why I needed another packager, just because this one's going to be running quite a bit. Okay. So that should start taking care of that. And if we go upstairs, we should start to see this chest start to empty out. And yeah, some of our blocks are coming in now. And down here, the nice thing is now this packager is going to be going into overdrive here for a little bit until it clears everything out. And the nice thing is I still have one recipe that I can put in this packager and one recipe that I can put in this packager. Now, if I really wanted to, I could put another supplier logistics pipe right here on the side and another one right on that side. But I figured I already had the second packager, so why overload, just one packager when I already have 2? Now, I will need to get some more of these. I wonder if I have some more of those facades. Let's see. I do. Yeah, let's grab a couple facades, and I'll just throw these in here for right now. And let's throw these back in here. And just to help it along, let's go ahead and grab just a whole bunch of one color. And then what I can do is just come down here and go ahead and throw just a whole bunch. So, and then what I can do with these is, whoop, nope, not right there. Not right. I need to go ahead. Ah, that works. It uses an extra one, but oh well. No. There we go. And let's see if we can get it right there. Perfect. So I'm going to go through and just help this along just a little bit. And then we'll come back and maybe start working on what we need to get this running here. There we go. That's much cleaner. So now we shouldn't have to worry about that filling up too much. Now, I might have to worry about coal, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and make it into blocks manually. Just because for me to go and set that up, then I'd have to probably set up a crafting table downstairs to automatically turn it back into regular coal whenever I need it. And that's not something that I really want to do right this moment. It might be something I do off camera. Now, one thing I did want to do is actually go ahead and swap this one out. Give me that. Okay. And then just throw this energy cell right back here. And let's just make sure that it's set the right way. So that should start to fill up. There it goes. And now we have that full energy cell now. So that'll take care of that for right this moment. Yeah, looks like everything's doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and get into the reactor. And right before I do that though, I do want to come out here and I want, oh, it's getting nighttime. I want to check. Okay, so my looks like my wood is starting to go down. So that is going to be something that I'm going to have to take care of in the near future. It's not something. I mean, it's going down slowly, so we might need to maybe expand the farm, which isn't going to be too hard. Or we can always set up a different kind of farm. Okay, so if we get back into our reactor downstairs, before I go and set up a reactor, I need to make sure that I can store more power and output more power than this right here. Because there's no point in making a reactor when I have no place to put the power. So let's go ahead and look in IC2, and we'll look at the next tier up, which is the MFE. Now I could go with an MFSU, but that requires an MFE anyway. So we might as well just go with the MFE, and then as we need an MFSU, then we'll go ahead and use the existing MFE that we would have. Now I'm going to need 4 energy crystals, which if you remember, take Energium dust, and that takes 4 diamond dust each. Which means I have to basically pulverize or macerate 16 diamonds. I have 8. So I don't have enough right now. But we should be able to go over here. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. Mimikite. Now we're definitely getting a lot of this in. So let's get, well, let's say 30 of it. And what I should be able to do is take my diamonds and go ahead and make some more. So almost enough, 11. But I don't want to use up all my Mimikite. There is another way for me to make diamonds. And I think the diamonds, let me just make sure it, okay, it did leave 1. So let's go ahead and put this back. Let's look at the other way that we can make diamonds. Remember how I said that I'm running really high on coal here? Well, we can use this coal to make diamonds. So let's throw it in here, and I'm just going to throw it in here because I'm using my other machines to process ores. And you can see that I'm really starting to get stocked up on some metals. And I'm going to need some pulverized coal, or coal dust if you throw it in the macerator. And so I'm going to let this go and get just a little bit. Yeah. You know what, we might as well throw a little bit more in there. Let's see, we have plenty of coal. So let's go ahead and just throw a whole bunch right in here. And while that's doing its thing, let's think about the tree farm. I'm kind of trying to do, you know, everything at once, so it's a little bit hectic making sure that everything's running the way it really needs to. So what I could do is I potentially could do another planter and another harvester, or I could just take my existing setup and change it just a little bit. And the easiest way to change that is right now I have, I believe, iron upgrades in it. Let's check. I think I have iron upgrades. Iron, yeah. So it adds +2 to the area. And I might even have, I think before we made some upgrades and we made them, yeah, tin. So those are +3. So I could definitely use the tin upgrades. I could always make something, you know, we could always use gold or silver's +6. Copper would really increase our farm. You know what, let's go for broke. Let's make gold upgrades. So I'm going to need some raw plastic, some gold, that's not a big deal, gold nuggets, redstone. Let's see if we have any plastic. We have 1 raw plastic. And how much rubber do I have here? Only a couple. Well, I'm going to need 6 of those. So I'm going to need all of these here. But instead of doing that, let's just go and grab, I have a lot of rubber right here. So we might as well just go ahead and throw a stack right into our electric furnace there. Let's see how this coal's doing. Well, we're getting there. Now, the nice thing is it will give us some sulfur too. So, not really what we're looking for, but it's a nice byproduct. And so I want rubber, and I'm going to need 6. So we can get 6 rubber bars, and we need to recook those up. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and change them out, so that way I get the raw plastic. We're also going to need 6 pieces of gold, because I want to make 2 of them. And do I have any gold nuggets? I do. So I only need 2 of those. And then I'm going to need 4 pieces of redstone. So that gets most of everything that I need. I just need that raw plastic to be done. Perfect. And that'll go ahead and put that in here. And for right now, I'm just gonna throw some more raw rubber in here. And I might as well just throw these in our system here. Oh, it looks like I had some over here. Why do I have a sapling? So let's go ahead and make those upgrades. Now, I am going to want to change the way that my farm works. Because I'm adding these upgrades, I really need to, and I mean, they're going to make the radius huge. Here, let me show you. If I go and throw one of these upgrades, wait for this to finish chopping down the tree. You know what? I bet you the config, since I updated the pack, that config to make the leaves decay really quickly, I bet you that turned back on. That's why I'm having saplings all over the place. So if I take and just break this here, it makes a big noise. And we go and throw our gold upgrade in here, we can see that it'll start planting saplings all over the place. See? Way over here. That's not really what I want. I really don't want it to do that. Because I don't want all of this area way over here to become a tree farm. So for right now, I think what I'm going to do is go and just turn this off. And the best way to do that is actually just to break it. Give me my items. Okay. And I'm going to leave the harvester go for just a minute because I do want it to go ahead and, cut down everything. And what I'm going to do is let's clean this up and change the way that this farm works. Okay, so I have everything cleaned up and I want to map out the area that my farm is going to be planting and harvesting trees. So let's find a good spot to call the center. Let's say right here, right? Just right here. And if we count out, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's where the upgrade will do. And then 8, and then here would be the planter. So let's move it, say 1, 2, 3 away from the wall. And let's see where this puts us. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then that would be the planter. Yeah, so that looks pretty good, right? It'll be just a few away from our building here. So that'll probably be a good spot right here for a planter. So let's go ahead and throw that back down. And it's getting night. Okay, so if our planter's here, and obviously I'm going to have to run power. So let's see where just where we are as far as the power system. Not too bad. We can easily just snake right in here. Yeah, we can just come right down here and straight over to our planter. Now, you know what? We might as well even do that first, because I just want to make sure that the trees are getting planted exactly where I want them to be. So let's go ahead and grab, it's probably in this chest here, redstone. Let's throw some of this stuff away. Oh, and I don't need the iron upgrade anymore. And if we hook this up here, and don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my nuclear reactor. It's just, to be 100% honest, right now we don't have the diamonds. So I'm waiting for that coal to finish up, because that's a slow process. There we go. So now our planter has plenty of power. Let's go ahead and throw some saplings in it, and... Whoa! Not that many saplings. Let's throw, say, 2 stacks in the planter, and see where it plants them. I just kind of want to see where the boundaries are. And you know what? I'm not using rubber wood, so we can go ahead and get this out of here. And we might as well go... I don't have an axe. Well, we can take this off, and we might as well go and pick this up. I wonder if it's not going to plant because of the machines here are in the way. Well, you know what? I wonder if I can pick these barrels up. Let's look at something that'll help us with that. To help us move these machines without, you know, worrying too much about, you know, where they or what they have in them and spilling it all over the ground. So if I look in Portal Gun here, I should be able to find... I thought it was in Portal Gun. Maybe it's not. We want a gravity gun. Oh, is that no longer in here? Okay, so if we don't have a gravity gun, let's see what other ways we might be able to move portals. Or, not portals, barrels. So, there is an item that will help us with this, and it's from Open Blocks. It's going to take a little bit to make, but it'll be really, really cool. So, the first thing that we're going to want to make is this crane magnet. Just takes a little bit of iron, some yellow dye, black dye, and redstone. So let's go ahead and just grab, I don't know, 10 redstone, and let's grab a whole stack of iron. We're also going to need some ink sacs, so let's go ahead and grab about 10 of those. And I have some dandelion yellow, but I have quite a few of the yellow flowers, so let's go ahead and just grab those instead. And we should be able to just go ahead and convert these to dandelion yellow. So it's yellow, and then black, and then iron, 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 and redstone. That gets our crane magnet. Now, we're also going to need a few other things. What I want to make is right here, the crane backpack. So I'm going to need a crane engine, which is just some iron and a stick. So let's grab 1 stick. And we're going to need some iron, the stick, and what was it, a piece of redstone? Yeah. So 1 piece of redstone. So that gets us our crane engine. We're going to need 2 of these beams, which is more iron, yellow, and black. And we're going to need 2 of them. So we'll go ahead and get 2 of those. Oh, well, it makes 4 of them. Okay, never mind. We're going to need a piece of leather, so we should be able to get that really easily. I should have a little bit of leather. I don't have any leather. Well, that's okay. We'll grab 1 rotten flesh, and let's see if I have any quicklime. No quicklime. That's okay. I'll just go ahead and grab 1 of these calcite and cook it up. Let's see if I'm quick enough to grab it. There we go. And we're going to make 1 piece of leather. Now, we're also going to need some of these lines. So I'm going to need some string and some slime balls, and that'll make 2 of them. And we need, looks like 3 altogether. Let's see how many green slime balls we have. They'll probably be in here. So I have 3, so that'll be all that I have. And that'll only make 1 set. So we're probably going to have to get some more slime balls. Let me see. I wonder if the blue ones work. Probably not. And I'm going to need to pick a little bit more cotton to get more string. This should be enough. So we should be able to take these and get some string. And let's just try the blue slime balls. No, doesn't work. So I'm going to have to go get a couple of green slime balls. And it'll probably be night soon anyway. Yeah, looks like it's about to be night. So I'm going to go grab some green slime balls from some remora. And I'll be right back after we have our other lines. So I went and made the crane and the crane control, which is pretty easy, just with some glowstone, gold nuggets, and redstone. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the crane likes to move barrels either, so I ended up moving them manually. I really didn't want to do that, but what else can you do? And then I also went and picked up these deep storage units. Now, the nice thing about the deep storage units is they contain their items when you pick them up, as long as you use a wrench. So that might work with a pickaxe too. I just use a wrench anyway. And I cleaned up everything and took away all the piping. So there's no piping even here to my sludge boiler. There's no piping all around. And now that I know where it's going to plant, I went and put my harvester down. And what I'm just going to do is go ahead and hook power back up here and put my deep storage units, same way that I had it over there. I'm just going to put them over here. So that way they're a little closer to my base. I don't have to run as much piping. And just all in all, it's going to be quicker. Unfortunately, guys, it does look like we are at that wrapping up point for this episode. So what I'll do between this episode and next is go ahead and set these back down the way that they need to be and hook this back up and get everything running again. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.